What is up, guys? This is Mark with the Mic, and it's another The Wrestling Babble podcast by Recycling Inc. I'm Mark with the Mic, and joined by Louis Beans.
What is up? What is up?
A lot of wrestling. Like, too much wrestling.
Hell yeah.
It's like,
Scott Steiner in the building.
Like, if you literally could watch a new episode of wrestling every single day this week.
I agree.
Yeah.
Too much.
And even Scott Steiner is like, it's too much. Too much. But it's way... Yeah, because you got Raw, you got SmackDown, you got Impact, you got NXT, you got AEW, you got AEW Dark, you got the NWA coming back with their little thing that they're doing. You have New Japan do the G1 Classic, G1 Climax, which is fucking every other day, which is way too much. And they all like 2.5 hour shows.
I know. What happened to the short wrestling show?
So I was just like, fuck, yeah, I can't watch all of it. Like,
yeah.
And then between this and then watching what we usually watch for the cast, and then I also watch things for the other casts we do. Like, we did two different movies for the Not a Trekkie and Shell Shock cast. Like, it's way too much to watch. A lot of shit.
But the time is there.
Yeah.
If not then, not like, when. You know what I mean? Do it now.
Yeah. You know what? Thank God for like cell phones and actually having like video quality phones now, to the point that you can watch anything on your phone. Mm-hmm. Because without that, I would be so backed up with everything. I wouldn't be able to watch all this shit. I would not. It's way too much shit. Like Monday Night Raw. How I watch Monday Night Raw is I watch the first half at home while I eat dinner. Mm-hmm. And then I had to work, and then I'll watch the second half while I'm waiting for my detail and shit.
Okay. And
then I watch the rest at work. And then New Japan I've been watching on my phone because it's just easier to just watch on the phone. So if I'm trying to fall asleep and shit, I'll throw a match or two on and I'll fall asleep. Mm-hmm. Not that is.
But do you remember it?
Huh?
But do you remember any?
Yeah. I remember. Like, I have ones that like stuck out to me. Again, like I've been telling Minion with the opinion. Shout outs to Joshi, because he's really watching it. So I was like, yo, just give me the matches that you think I will like.
Yeah.
He has a good taste of what I like in wrestling, so he will give me. Sometimes he will even give me something out of the box, and I'll be like, "Oh shit!" I've been actually I've been watching Yano's shit because Yano always made me laugh, and he's been doing some silly shit. So,
is he winning?
I think he's like 2-0 right now.
Streak.
I think he beat Tanahashi, and then I think he beat Sonata.
What? Get out of here!
Yeah, Sonata. He taped him to a referee.
I hope he wins.
I would love to see Yano win. But yeah, there's a lot of wrestling catch up. If you into any kind of wrestling, there's something there for you, any way, in shape or form. The only thing that wasn't really there for me, I'll be honest with you, I did not like Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I wasn't. See, I wasn't as angry or upset as everybody else, but it wasn't the best show. It just it just a lot of things that just made me go, now come on, guys.
Yeah,
that's pretty much how I felt at the end of the show. So go ahead, let them know.
So so I'm not gonna go like directly like straight into the show because there's a lot of things going on. But Retribution is gonna be the first thing that comes up to the mind when they introduce themselves, and they all have these fucking Batman-ish Bane mask, and like one looks like the Predator, the one looks like the slave, wherever they are in Borderlands. He looked like one of those. And then the two girls looked like Mortal Kombat ninjas with makeup.
Pretty much.
So, this didn't hit for me. Like, and the thing is, I know who they are. I like all of them. This didn't do it for me.
It didn't help when they gave them the worst names on the planet.
Yeah. And
they expected you to sit there and take them serious.
Yo, this is like Final Fight, and like everyone's named Gary.
Yeah. But you saying Final Fight just made me go, well, there is like a man just named Adon or Rolento.
Exactly.
That's not really a threatening name, but it's a man that throws grenades in the elevator. You know what I'm saying? So eh, why not call him in? What was his name? T-Bar? Slapjack?
T-Bar,
Slapjack was the other
Mace,
one.
Slapjack, The Reckoning, and Retribution. No,
Street Sharks. Street Sharks. That's that's what they are.
yeah.
Look it up. I'm just saying.
Reckoning is Mia Yim, and I forgot Restitution or
I have
it's
no
like
idea.
Restitution or something like that is Mercedes Martinez. It's something like that. I forgot what they said her name was. I don't care. I just don't care. I really don't. Raw. That was one thing that just hit, and then you had the Hurt Business. I didn't mind them going at each other, things like that, and why the girls just got out the way. I thought they would fight with them too.
Mm-hmm.
Mia Yim could punch Shelton Benjamin in the face. That would work.
Exactly. Why not?
I just didn't feel it. Like I really didn't feel it. The promos weren't bad. It's just they looked silly, and I just didn't care. I really did not care. I think they took too long to build this shit.
So yeah, that's part of one of the reasons why I don't care as much anymore.
Yeah.
Is they took way too long. If they had did this in week, mind you, this has been going on since what? Right after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So that's April.
Yeah.
Like say let's give it May. That's like 5 months, dude.
Yeah.
And we're just now getting people to like call names. And so you think that first of all, this entire Retribution thing has been half-assed looking.
Yeah.
I don't know putting their whole ass into it, but it's come off as they've been having so many loopholes and why this is going on. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
They still haven't made it make sense. That's my problem with it. In the universe, they still when what was it, T-Bar, our beloved leader of Retribution, I guess one of the 5 figureheads of Retribution.
Yeah.
It feels like Street Fighter the movie.
Yeah.
It's just I can't take it serious. But anyway, T-Bar explains to us about them signing the contract, and I just had to sit there and go, "Who in their right mind signed these agents of mayhem?"
Yeah. Exactly. Like, why would I sign you? You're breaking everything in my damn property.
It's just like, see, so right away it just gives you the sense that whoever signed them must think that they're cool. They have to think that what they're doing is good for business. I mean, otherwise, why would you sign them, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like, you have to show me anything that makes any sense.
I bet you any money bet they're doing all this
care.
shit with the new mask and all, and then you're not gonna get one figure.
Oh, that's crazy. Don't say that. Do you know, okay, is there a rule for how long you have to exist in the WWE universe before you get a figure?
No.
Because I'm sure they've been alive long enough, right? Retribution. Where's the Retribution playset?
No one wants that.
If you sold a Retribution playset and it was literally just a bunch of black figures in hoods and masks, I think that would be the dumbest, best thing ever. I'm just saying. Even better than Braun Strowman and his stupid car.
I did not like it. It didn't sit well with me. I just didn't care. Then we got the tag team number 1 contendership match, which kind of new. Again, goes into the whole thing of Angel Garza. I actually thought that Humberto and Dominic was actually gonna pull it off, but Andrade and Angel versus Humberto and Dominic versus Mysterio. And who they fought one more team. There was a 3-way. Who they fight?
Wasn't Aleister Black? No, he wasn't.
No, it was another tag team.
It was Murphy and
Murphy and Seth. Yeah, there you go. Seth left Murphy to die. It was a decent match. It was entertaining enough, but once I saw like Andrade and I was like, again.
Yes, I agree.
I was just like,
A lot of this is again,
yeah.
You know, a lot of stuff going on, and especially in WWE. This is again.
I think one thing I kind of enjoyed was the Kevin Owens show because he slapped the shit out of Batatui.
Yes,
That's
The other thing I
I think
enjoyed
that's my
was
highlight of this.
no, my highlight. You sure? My highlight of the show was our truth at the beach with Lil Jimmy
Yeah, that was actually pretty funny too.
and the ninja ref, and
Yeah,
somebody got eaten by a shark. Oh Lord! You think that was just to promote battlegrounds?
probably.
Because that was pretty funny.
But yeah,
That was it for me. Honestly, the most entertaining thing on the show was that. Like
yeah.
everything else was.
And
I
they
mean,
had
I'll
like
give credit to what credit was due. The women's tag match was all right, but it was a squash match.
yeah,
Like just beat the shit out of Lana again.
yeah.
Um, the underground, it wasn't cool. It wasn't anything special this week. That Babatua and Strowman, like they didn't really do anything, right?
No, it wasn't much either. Keith
That's it.
Lee and Drew McIntyre, they started going good. They were having a good match, and then again ends in DQ. So you kind of expect it nowadays. It's just like all their stuff. So Nina had a good showing against Mickey James. I'll give that credit.
Mm-hmm.
Decent match. Cedric and Apollo was a decent match.
Yes, that's true.
But you would think
I agree.
you would think that the Retribution will attack when Cedric is wrestling, but no, Cedric wrestles later on too.
I have my problems with that match though,
Yeah,
because once again, and this is the one of the main reasons why I can't care about Apollo.
yeah,
He once again wins with a roll up.
yeah.
You are a non-threatening, and I'm putting the quotation marks on it, babyface. You just are like the epitome of a fucking. He's a meme.
Yeah,
He's a wrestling meme. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, you're gonna beat me up and kick my ass, and guess what? I'm gonna win with a roll up. You're gonna talk mad trash in the ring. You guys want to hurt us. You turn your back. You turn your back on us,
yeah.
and I'm gonna beat you with a roll up. And it's just like, dude, they're just gonna kick your ass.
He has a heavy upper body.
But I'm saying, like, he's more annoying to me. He's like that one guy that's like, man, he's so uncool and lame.
Yeah,
But he won. He won because he played by the rules. He beat you with a roll up. I hate him.
this show was not. There was nothing really here that really like got my attention for the pay-per-view for Monday Night Raw side. Like, honestly, I do not see anything here that I'm excited for. I really like the McIntyre and Orton was okay. I guess that would be the one I was kind of looking forward. Zelina Vega been doing her thing. I'm interested in Asuka. I'm mad it's a kickoff match now. I'm really mad it's a kickoff match.
It's a championship match and it's a kickoff match?
Yeah, I'm really mad it's a kickoff match, but it is what it is.
They better have guns,
Yeah.
blood, and HLA on the show if they kicking these women off the show.
And then you have Seth Rollins, Roman West reaching Mysterio's family with fucking Amari Povich fucking
Yeah, that
envelope.
whole skit.
I text you that right
It
when
went
this was
nowhere.
happening. Yo, this is going to get to a point where Rey Mysterio is just going to buy a gun and he's going to shoot his ass.
I know. But they not making Rey Mysterio's family look that smart. Like, how his daughter gets so upset and run off? Like, are you stupid?
Oh, she ran off because she said that she wasn't
I know. I tell her she's just a naive girl. I get it, but why is she so mad?
because you call her naive. You call me stupid?
But he's Rey Mysterio. Like you understand? Like
to
like,
her, you were just
like
Papa.
me.
You're not Rey Mysterio.
That's like me having a father who's like in the fire department. He's like, son, don't play with matches. Don't do it. And I'm like, Dad, I know you
Dad.
I know you caught me looking at the pack of matches, stroking the side of the matchbox like I did last week.
Yeah.
But don't worry, I won't burn the house down. And it's like, you stupid child.
This episode of Raw was really bad. I can't I'm trying to find things that I enjoyed, and there's very, 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 very little in this episode, and I was very disappointed. Like, especially going to, I think they just tried way too many things, and especially because there's a pay-per-view right around the corner, you think you have more of a story established, but no, you don't.
It's just that the stories are flat. That's all.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff they've been building it up, but it's just not good.
No, it's not.
You see what happens when Bailey and Sasha leave the show?
Yeah.
Remember for a minute, bro, it was like the good show. It was
Yeah.
like, yo, everything is good, everything is happening, some nice stuff. Oscar was in the main picture doing her thing, and they leave, and here we go. And
Yeah.
it's like I don't care. Well, I mean, we also have Randy Orton and Edge. Like we were kind of blessed for a hot minute, and now we're back to just like, damn, what is going on?
And then the rating ended. It was like some AEW shit that just had to go into a brawl.
Yeah, that was contrived as
Yeah.
hell. Randy Orton doing the RKO in the middle of the chaos, just like this. They so wanted a moment
Yeah.
that it felt super phony. It was like, damn, I know this is scripted, but that felt like, oh, you trying to, what is that, some movie or some shit? What am I watching?
What
Who
also
does
something that
that?
really
What
bothered me
wrestler
too?
does that?
You break up Billy Kay and Peyton Royce, and then you have a promo of them still being friends and still promoting together. Like, why you break them up then? Just keep them together. They're great
I
together.
guess they're trying to be subtle with the turn because it seems like she's a little dickish to her. Well, I'll give that time, but it wasn't compelling. You know what I
No, it
mean?
wasn't. The match was not good. Oscar Peyton Royce, that was not that bad of a match.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
But there was a lot of shit around
None
it.
of the
which-
again, none of the in-ring action was bad.
Yeah.
It's just the stuff around almost everything was just lackluster.
Yeah. I give I'm gonna give it a C minus.
I give it a C. This is the weakest show this week for me, definitely.
Yes, it hands down. This probably is the weakest show. And now you have more because honestly, I will say main event was A plus.
More reason to watch.
Liv Morgan versus Bianca Belair, good match.
What? Excuse me?
Ricochet versus Ali, fantastic match.
What? Damn. I'm gonna have to watch now.
I should have told you. I completely forgot to tell you that.
Yeah.
I posted I retweeted like Ali's thing, but that was actually a fantastic match actually.
Okay.
Impact has some cool stuff. You saw Katie Forbes get power drive by Sami Callihan. She took it like a champ. I'll give you that. I'm gonna give her that much. Emma's return. She beat Jordan Grace as the main event. That was actually a really good match. You have Brian Myers. He's gonna fight Tommy Dreamer soon. They kind of had like a promo and they kind of got into each other's face. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing that. Moose is still looking for his belt. EC3 is still fucking with him.
Did he call? Was it this week or last week?
Last week he called Jericho. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was funny.
I will say Impact is doing very well in just keeping me entertained with what they're doing in their show. It's fun. It's a fun show. They have a lot of random bullshit that's going on, but it's a lot of fun. I recommend watching it. If you don't have the channel, Twitch TV Impact, they do show it live 8:00 on Tuesdays nights.
I got to see some of it last week, and I forgot there was a person who changed into another person, so I didn't know who Susie was. And I was like, "What is wrong with this person?
She was the.
What is wrong with this person?"
She
And
was
then I
the,
started to
yeah.
see because I started watching Impact, and then I was like, "Oh, that's who that is." Oh man, I don't think they want her to go back to being the other person. Oh.
Yeah, she's gonna start biting people's faces off.
And so I see that now there's a storyline where like they're messing with her.
Yeah.
And she's starting to snap.
Yep.
I'm like, all right, don't do it.
And
Don't do
Kylie
it.
Ray is number one contender. She's gonna fight Deonna Purrazzo for the title.
Yeah, and I saw she was her partner last week. The other girls. Oh, okay.
And yeah, we getting some cool stuff. I'm excited with Impact. They're doing some good stuff. Brian Myers, I guarantee. I say by the end of this year, Brian Myers is gonna be is gonna be Impact champion.
I hope so.
His
I'm
promos
digging it.
He's been killing in the promos. His match has been good. I'm happy that he's actually getting the time to actually showcase his skill because he's actually a really talented wrestler.
You know, it's messed up, but to also mention Impact Wrestling and the things that are standing out to me is that there was a certain hashtag they were trying to get trending. I don't know if it did because I didn't watch this show live. Yeah.
I love it.
I'm just gonna say that's probably the promo of the week, man.
Oh man, that was my favorite part in that promo is when the kids came up to him and say, "Oh, can we get a pool?" And then he looks at the screen, he's like, "Can we?"
Can we? And the dramatic music in the pause. My favorite part was when Rhino showed. Look, it's a rhino in the wild.
And he's turning with
Why
the
you standing like
claws.
that?
Oh, Heath Slater's fucking gold. I
Yep.
see him also as Impact champ soon.
If they could find Moose's belt, he might take it from him.
Yo, he's been killing it as well with this whole hashtag. Heath, give Heath hire Heath or some shit. Heath for Impact.
Heath for Impact.
That's what it is.
Do it.
I think the gimmick's working. Like, it's fun. He's funny as hell. But yo, that one scene had me fucking laughing my ass off. Oh, can we get a pool? Can we? That was really good. I love Heath Slater. I'm happy they're getting. Oh, just Heath. He's just Heath now. Yeah. So, Impact was good. I would recommend everyone watching it. It was actually a fun show. I love what they're doing. They're having good matches. They're having good storylines. They take things out the box and they do things out of the box, and they're just fun. I'm enjoying it.
Right. Yeah.
And then Eric Young is just beating the shit out of people too.
Oh,
so
he's pretty good, man. He is ruthless.
So Impact been very good. Like, I'm happy. I'm very happy. I've been actually keeping up with that. That's like my Tuesday night now. Is like I'll watch Impact. So everything that's on Tuesday night, I'm sorry, I have to sacrifice it. I did watch the match you gave me though.
Did you like it?
It was good. It was good. I like Ricky Starks though. It was good. Let's get into NXT. NXT started off with a Lady Battle Royal. Candice LeRae winning that. That was actually a fun match.
I love that it was not a cluster. I love that they kept it together, man. Like they had see, that's one of the things that I think I want to say around Evolution, right? Is when the women's battle royals of any type started to become like more closer to the men's, where it's like they got down how to have the moments. They have the Naomi spot. You know what I'm saying? Like we had Catanzaro do her thing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, she almost bust her ass when that freaking the plastic came down.
Yeah.
I love how they quickly cut away. I see you. I saw you. I'm let you have it.
Yeah, that was actually.
I can't do it, so it was awesome. I loved it. I kind of wish Gonzalez or Rhea Ripley won, but I like that it set up something else.
Yeah, me too.
I like a lot of the stuff in there. I actually like. I love how towards the end it just became Candice and Dakota Kai. I was like, all right, well, let's see how Shotzi gets out of this, and like they got her.
Yep.
And it was an event to finish into the match too. So okay.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. Candice LeRae is gonna fight Io Shirai at Takeover. I guess we could do like our predictions towards the ending anyway, because Takeover has their matches already set up too. You had Tommaso Ciampa destroy Jake Atlas.
Yeah,
it was a good match.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, he put up a fight, but he died.
He died with a fight at least. They did this weird tag match, which I actually didn't mind. It was actually an entertaining match no matter what. Roger Strong and Danny Burch defeated Fabian Archer and Raul Mendoza.
That was a weird one. I liked the little skit in the back though.
Yeah, me too.
Where Regal was like, no funny English voices, so he's dressed up like Sherlock for nothing.
Yeah,
I thought that was hilarious.
That shit had me rolling too, and Breezango doing their thing. It was so fun. The North American champion Damian Priest defeats Austin Theory in a non-title contest, and Johnny Gargano super kicks him.
Yes. And just the entire night though, like Johnny and Candice, they've been having like a little story moment just going on throughout the show. Yeah. So I thought that was cool.
Rich Holland defeats Antonio De Luca.
Who?
That was his name, Antonio De Luca. He died.
Yeah. Oh, okay. RIP.
Yes. And then we had Kyle O'Reilly won the first ever Gauntlet Eliminator match for the NXT Championship opportunity. The match was fantastic. A lot of the combinations of people that were in it, like seeing Kyle O'Reilly and Thatcher go at it for a bit, seeing O'Reilly and Kushida, in which they have a huge history. Bronson Reed being in it. I'm liking that Bronson Reed is getting the time to shine. Everyone did their job. It was actually a really good match.
Okay, so this is the one match I really didn't get to see. So I'm glad to hear it was good.
Yeah, it was fun. There was a mysterious warning in NXT Takeover that they actually had like a film and someone grabbing a NXT title and looking at it, which I have a feeling I know who it is.
Okay, what at what point did they show this? So I could try to remember.
So it was in the it was during I think the before the last match, I guess.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And it was in a little vignette. It was like in like night, isn't like a night vision kind of thing. It was like in
Mm-hmm.
green and like it was dark and shit like that. You saw someone with a leather jacket and a hoodie. He goes into a display case and breaks it and takes the NXT title.
It's EC3. He's on both shows. He's on Impact and he's stealing belts.
You know who I think it is?
Who?
Bo Dallas.
Okay. I would like that.
I
would
think
like
it's
that.
Bo Dallas. I have a feeling it's Bo Dallas. I'm like, that would be dope if he comes back to NXT.
I mean, he's not one of the people that was like, oh, yeah, was he?
No, he's still employed.
And he just ain't doing nothing. But
Yeah.
yeah, give him something.
Yeah.
We need people. I mean, but then again, I find that interesting and a little sad is because, damn, if it is him, that's him. Another cool thing that's gonna happen on NXT and not the main show, and it's gonna be like it just really just makes me kind of sad for the main shows.
I
Not so much
agree.
SmackDown, but
Yeah.
like, man, Raw needs more people.
Raw needs
More
talent. I
variety.
think Raw needs more people better, good on the mic. I feel like
Right.
they don't have the people that are captivating on the mic like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, there's a handful that can talk, but a lot of them are not like the best talkers, or they're just not. They're not Miz. They're not fucking Biggie. Right now, Roman's fucking killing with the fucking
Yeah.
promos. And I even said that
That
last
was
week.
great.
Jay Uso is a great promo. John Morrison's a great promo. Mick Riddle could promo. Like, you have so many people that can actually talk. Sami Zayn, AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy. They all are doing a great time with their titles. Like, there's a lot of personalities there that Raw needs. And what they have, there's some are good, some are bad, but there's not enough that keeps me captivated into Monday Night Raw.
You're right. You're right.
I like Keith Lee, but like the way they have been showcasing him, I'll give him credit. Like, they've been showcasing him as a main eventer. They have.
You're right. You're right.
But there's not a lot of like meat and potato with a lot of the other characters. There's just not much.
It's just nothing that they're saying or doing. It feels like impactful.
Yeah.
Like the only again Raw, the highlight of original things on Raw for me is like the Hurt Business. That's about it.
Yeah.
Because like again, like I said with the women, like Asuka's now not really in the spotlight. Like she's not feuding with Sasha anymore. She's not feuding with Bailey anymore.
Yeah.
And they're just starting out with Zelina. So
I was
I'm
liking the
interested in
Mickey
that.
James in her too.
But even that was like interrupted by freaking Lana and Natalia in the first week of that.
Yeah.
Then there was the match where it ended in confusion. It's just
Yeah.
like, so you know what I'm saying? Like that was the ref's fault, not Mickey. Come
Yeah.
on, you know what I'm saying? Like so, there's so many things around it. It's just making it not fun to watch.
There's just too much shenanigans.
Yeah, I agree. Too many. They're adding too much stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't get to watch NXT UK. I plan to watch it later on today.
Okay.
I heard it was a really good show, and they're starting a 6-minute tournament kind of thing. I forgot the name of it. It was like what it's called, the Heritage Cup tournament.
Okay.
Like each match is like 6 minutes long and like submission or knockout kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So they're starting that, and Piper Nevins, I actually heard her and this chick actually had Kaylee Ray had a really good match. So
Now, was it for the title or is that
it
going
was
to
for
be
the title, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Kylie Ray still retained, but it was a really good match.
All right. All right.
I'll go into WWE scene. I have just WWE on my phone right now, so I'll go into SmackDown, which SmackDown was. I'll say this is like the first S ranking show.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like everything was on par with everything. Like everything was rolling, everything was good, everything was got me interested. And as much as people bitch about Riddle losing, Corbin actually needed that win.
You know what? I kind of have a problem with SmackDown this week,
Yeah,
and it's the same problem. It's not the same problem I have with Raw, but it's one of the issues I have with Raw.
yeah,
It's just that ladder match. What do I need to watch tonight for, except to see somebody get a belt put around their waist? Because it's just like, yeah, you've made the three guys fight again.
yeah,
Then you got the problem I had with Riddle and Corbin was like, why would you make them fight then?
yeah.
I feel like they were building that up for a pay-per-view match,
I can see
like
that.
a big fight. Like I thought that was supposed to be a big deal. The way they had the King's bounty and all that, like it was a storyline, and I feel
Yeah,
like that. I was like, why is this happening now? But it still wasn't bad. It's
yeah.
just those were my issues with those were my only two issues with SmackDown. So for me, it was A.
I was
But
fine with the Sami Zayn because most of their matches didn't really end. They all like were just fighting each other in certain ways. Them making them in a triple threat match, it was fine. It's just like they didn't fight all that long, so I was okay with that. The week before that, it was just them rivaling each other and just talking shit to each other in that sense too. They did have a match, but at least it wasn't the same match that we saw this week.
I just always feel like with that, it's like you don't want your competitors run ragged before
That's
a
true.
pay-per-view. That
Yeah,
and I don't mean that in a real world. I mean, I'm thinking of the in universe the characters. Like,
yeah,
why would you want to fight the weekend before you have a big pay-per-view match for the championships?
yeah.
It's like, damn. All right.
So yeah,
So,
Sami Zayn defeated AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy. I kind of liked how he won.
yeah, makes sense.
It
He
was a
sold it.
slithery way to win, but I'm like digging their promos against each other and everything like that. We need Joseph Park more, so can you start
Yes,
doing
I
that?
agree.
Shinsuke Nakamura defeats Grand Metalik. I thought that was actually a really good match. I hope they actually get a match at Clash of Champions with the Lucha House Party versus Cesaro and Nakamura. I think that's actually happening at the pay-per-view. King Corbin defeats Matt Riddle. I thought the match was really good. A lot of people were surprised that Corbin won, like dead in the middle.
Why? Why? He is the spoiler. He's the
Yeah,
royal spoiler.
yeah. I feel like he needed. I feel like he needed something because he lost like 2 weeks in a row because he was like doing the job for Jey Uso and the Roman skit thing. So he kind of needed to get back up there in that sense. I was fine with him winning. I don't think it hurts Riddle at all. It just
No,
gets him back into rotation and gets him moving again. I was a little disappointed. No Biggie in the show.
yeah, I agree.
I need my weekly dose of Biggie. Like I'm on the New Day podcast, but I wanted to see him.
True that.
And then actually this match was interesting, the Alexa Bliss and Lacey Evans match.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty good match. I think that might be one of the best women's matches this week, just
Yeah.
because of the story stuff involved with it. So
And then
I'm all for it.
the Fiend showing up and her going crazy. And then
That's what I'm
giving yeah, I swear to God, I would have laughed my ass off if Alexa Bliss would have attacked Paul Heyman.
Yeah, true.
If she would have just like bit him, it would have been
True.
hilarious. I would have laughed my ass off. But she gave like Roman the dead stare, like staring at the title, which was actually kind of cool and worked with the title match, which gets me thinking. After this match, it might be the Fiend versus Roman in the Hell in a Cell
That's the next.
pay-per-view.
Okay, I can see that, but like, I wonder if anybody else is gonna end. I'm trying to think of who else might end up in the title picture in the meantime. Trying to think.
And then, man,
Yeah,
one
there's
thing.
nobody. Yeah, there's literally nobody else. Braun Strowman is gone.
Braun Strowman's gone. Big E's not there yet. I think Big E's gonna be built for. Honestly, I see Big E built for WrestleMania.
If they do it right.
Yeah. Jay, I will take Jay again. Like, after I will say this, and I'll say this straight out. Jay's promo on SmackDown Probably one of the best promos we had in like this year.
I think that package was actually really good too. I credit to that family legacy
Yeah,
package, having all the pops in there.
but
You know,
just
talking
him
about
saying that, him talking about the family and how he's always considered which one are you and that shit had me like I felt
hmm
him. I felt
hmm
I felt Jay in that promo, and I was just like, you know what? With this promo, yo, Jay, I want you to win.
Yeah,
Like, I
I
want you
agree.
to win. Fuck it, Roman now. Kick Roman's ass, dude.
True that. True that.
But the way it ended with Roman Reigns striking and the shit he said out his mouth
hmm
to him, yo, that was something that I've been wanting out of Roman for so many years. I saw it in him. I see that he could easily he could promo if you let him be, and I
hmm
think that's the thing that they're doing now is that when he does talk, he talks in his own way. He doesn't talk like he's scripted.
Yeah,
So
true that.
him knocking Jay out and saying the things he said, I will say that was probably one of the best Roman Reigns promos I ever heard in my life.
I would agree. I agree with that.
So much emotion, so much grid into that promo. I say this is actually probably one of the most interesting storylines right now. And now I really want to fight. I don't want Jay to get his ass destroyed. I want to fight.
hmm hmm
I feel like this match is gonna be a destroy. Like he's gonna get destroyed. But now after that promo, Jay showing his heart, Jay showing everything, you might actually make a star in Jay if you actually do your shit correctly in this match.
True. That's true.
He's already a star with the tag team division, but him being actually an individual star and actually let him go for the IC title, things like that. I'm
Yeah.
all for that. I think both got brothers could easily do that, but they're twins, so they're always put together.
Yeah. That's true.
You had it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
tell
I
me.
appreciate at least that this is not hokey. You know, this could have easily went the wrong way again
Yeah,
if they had to interject some lines that he has to say.
yeah,
But the reason I like it, just like you said, is about the authenticity of it.
yeah,
Because it feels like that entire promo when he stood there and addressed Jay, it felt like his cousin talking to him. It didn't
yeah,
feel like Roman Reigns, the superstar. It felt like two dudes who know each other. And he was saying to him, yo, man, I know I would give you the belt, but you ain't ready.
yeah,
And I like that he said that to him
yeah.
because it felt real.
I,
Because there's a level of responsibility being a champ. And you know how the Usos get in trouble.
yeah.
The young boys, they get in trouble. So I just kind of like that. So a lot of it makes sense and it feels like really real.
No,
That's
hundred
what I
percent.
like.
100%. I actually really dug. I'm actually thinking this is right now my favorite storyline going on right now in WWE. I think they're doing such a good job with these two guys. Their promos are sticking, everything like that. Even just the heart they both showing, like you feel like this is real. Like you feel the realism in their words and their rivalry. And then actually after this, after watching SmackDown, earlier today, I watched the Chronicles of Jey Uso, and that was really good. Watch
Mm-hmm.
it. If you could watch it before the pay per view, I say watch it. It might actually give you more story into that fucking match.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good, really really good.
You sure? That's
Um,
true.
I really love that. I really love that ending of SmackDown. That was like the first SmackDown. I was like, I can't wait to see what happens next.
Yeah.
And
But you see what ended up happening? At first, this seemed like, oh, boo, it's a waste. Why, Jay? And now you see when you let the guys put on a performance that we know that they can do, and you let them work,
yeah,
and they got you like, ooh, I'm invested now.
yeah,
It's a testament to the character to Jay Uso and Roman Reigns, and he ain't even got to say much.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's pretty cool.
But
It's,
when he
it's
talks,
amazing.
but
And
when
this came out
Roman,
of nowhere. Just
yeah,
remember this though.
yeah,
The reason that he's had the belt was just he showed up and beat Braun Strowman and took it. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? It wasn't built. It just happened,
yeah,
and they're running with this in like the best way possible. You know,
yeah.
like, that's good.
And then the whole thing with Alexa Bliss getting possessed finally
Hmm.
escaping
And
the
there's a sub
fiend.
story. Yeah, yeah.
And her going, she does amazing, Sister Abigail. I actually love her, Sister Abigail. I thought she was gonna
Hmm.
slam her on the steps by accident because they were at. I was like,
I
oh
thought,
damn, that's a
yeah,
little too
yeah.
close. In my mind, I was like,
Oh
yo, she gonna
Lord.
slam her. She deserves that shit. Slam her on for putting on all that sanitizer and Nikki Cross's face. You deserve to
Oh
get
my God.
thrown on the damn.
Hell yeah.
Um, but I enjoy SmackDown. I understand what they're doing, and I'm really digging what a lot of things they're doing. We also got the Miz and Morrison, and Otis and Tucker talking about their lawsuit and shit. I have a feeling
Hmm.
they're gonna fight for the Money in the Bank.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Okay.
and on the contract, he was like, "Oh, so we can't hit you." And
Yeah,
then
your
Morrison was
name.
like, "What?"
Well, Morrison's got names on there.
They fucked up Morrison.
Get him.
Poor guy. Before we leave off of WWE, we go into AEW. Sad news this week about Road Warrior Animal passing away.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pour one out. Much respect to him. Now the some would say the greatest tag team in the '80s is now partying and whooping ass somewhere together in the great beyond.
Yeah.
So, do you have memories of watching Road Warriors?
I just remember them being larger than life. I remember honestly, I remember what I remember clearly. My discovery of the Road Warriors was the WCW Nintendo game because they're on the cover.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
remember seeing them, and they're seeing them in blue and shit like that, and they were actually two of the strongest characters in that game as well. And then them getting signed to WWF, and when they came in with that rush, that shit was like those guys were big. Those guys were tough, and like during that time, there was no tag team like them at the time. They're brutal. They were fucking brutal. That's one of
I
that's one tag team that can honestly say they main invented
mm,
towns as a tag team.
okay. Okay.
They main evented as in with the two top stars. They
Yeah.
main evented with Ric Flair and Arn Anderson and Dusty Rhodes and Terry Funk, and the name of all the town, all the territories to the top people that they were there. They fought
Mm-hmm.
the Road Warriors.
Okay.
So those were like main event attractions as a tag team, and they did it everywhere. They did it in Japan, they did it in U.S., they did it up in Canada and Europe and everything. They were champions everywhere. So I'm sad to hear. He has his brother John Laurinaitis is his brother. He does have a son that plays for the LA Rams right now.
Mm-hmm.
So wish the best for their family, and it's sad. It's sad to hear that he passed away. He was only 60 years old.
Yeah, that's pretty young.
Yeah, they didn't actually show what he died of, so I do not know that news yet.
Yeah, I guess the family doesn't want that out there, so it is what it is.
Yeah. So, rest in peace, Animal.
I will say to this day, the Road Warriors remain one of the most recognizable tag teams.
Oh yeah,
If you see them in anything, or you see anything that even looks remotely like the face paint
yeah.
or the shoulder spikes, it's kind of just safe to say they kind of made that cool.
One thing I shout out to Austin Creed, when he passed away and shit like that. He put the picture of the New Day with the Legion of Doom unicorn shit, and
Oh
he
yeah,
happened to
okay,
be
okay.
backstage when they did that, and he fucking loved it.
Okay, that's okay.
He got the permission from them. Like he was there, he was backstage there, and when they came back and
Hmm.
did the thing with the pads and stuff like that, he was like giving them hugs and shit.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, so yeah, he was a very nice guy. Very a lot of people really liked him. He was very friendly, very humble person. Not like Hulk. Hulk was very explosive. Animal was quiet.
That's putting it. That's putting it mildly.
Yeah.
But I know people still love Hawk though.
Yeah.
That was my guy.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah,
guy.
yeah. So yeah, rest in peace. I was sad to hear that.
Yes, sir. I mean, and they affect every federation too, just because everybody
They
knows.
yeah, they wrestled everywhere.
True legends. That's literally can't get any more legendary than that. Doesn't matter where you were, they was there whooping ass.
Like
So
I'll say like what the Dudley Boys are to like 2000. The Road Warriors were a late 80s, 90s.
hmm
They went everywhere. They won championships everywhere, and they kicked
yes,
everyone's ass.
gotcha.
All right. You saw AEW Dark, right?
Yes, I
What
did.
was on
Actually,
there?
it was a pretty good show. I would say the highlight was the I'll see if I get his name. Was it Ben Carter? Um, wow, that's not the right. Uh, and he had a match. Jesus, why do they put that? But you know what? You can't really search the people's name unless you put AEW Dark. Yeah. Lee Johnson versus Ben Carter,
Okay.
which happened this past week. Which they're two basically. I don't know. See, I'm not familiar with the independents. I do not know if they were out there. I know they are really young because Ben Carter is 23. They said.
Yeah.
So I think Lee Johnson is around his age, so they're fairly new. But I know Ben Carter was trained by Seth Rollins, and so you can see that style. You can see that explosive like aerial style that Seth has,
Okay.
and like so combined with some technical stuff. And him and Lee Johnson, like they tore it down. I didn't send you that match. I sent you the Ricky Starks and Curry Man,
Okay.
Christopher Daniels.
Yes.
So there was that. Those were my two favorite matches. But again, not just the matches. Taz's commentary, Taz, Veda, and Excalibur.
Yeah.
Like they're my favorite team.
Okay.
They have a thing, and then Ricky Starks joined them on commentary for that show also after his match. So that was it was a really good episode all around. I really recommend watching it.
I'll check it out.
Um,
And then they
yeah,
also did.
unfortunately, they said Ben Carter is tested positive for COVID-19, so he's not gonna be there. And he was on the show. That was the midnight show.
Yeah.
And he fought Scorpio Sky.
Yes.
So
There's quite a few people that got hit with AEW right now. With COVID.
yeah, I know.
So they might actually have to stop. There's a big chance they may stop the crowds for a little bit. We also keeping news in mind, but yeah, I know quite a few of them that got COVID right now
Okay.
because they actually hit Chelsea Green.
Oh, wow. So what about? I mean, due to association, is Matt Cardona not able to wrestle as well?
So Cardona wasn't present in AEW, so the way she got it was probably outside or anything like that. So he has a contract for only 5 appearances. So right now he's
Okay.
not really like there all the time.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause I
So
would
there's a
imagine
chance
just
because
anyone.
I listened to him on the podcast, he was fine.
No, I understand, but I know that's his fiance.
Yeah.
He's not just going to dead leave her and be like, "Sorry, babe,
You're on your own.
you on your own for 14 days. See ya."
Yeah.
So I'm
But I
sure,
don't
like
know.
they have to work something out. I remember wasn't there such a similar situation where Renee Young
Yeah.
and Moxley decided to take off to stay with her till she got better.
Yeah.
So I would assume
Yeah.
maybe Matt Cardona doesn't end up married because of that.
Yeah. Maybe. I know they did the AEW Tuesday night late night Dynamite. I did not watch it, so I'm not sure what the hell happened there.
Also, I heard that was actually a really good show as well.
Yeah.
Again, Ben Carter was on that show with Scorpio Sky, which I gotta look back and see that match anyway.
Yeah, I didn't get to see. I didn't watch it because it was late and it was after. It was supposed to be after the NBA game, so they used
That
kind
makes
of
a
the
lot of
NBA
sense.
too, like that. I
That
didn't
makes
get
a
to
lot
watch
of sense.
it. What else? Miro makes his debut in the tag match
I
with
feel
Kip
so
Sapien.
bad. I feel so bad. That match it wasn't a train wreck, but it was not as clean as it could have been. And it
Yeah.
just, he ended up, it looked like I don't know if it was a in universe injury. He hurt his ankle on it.
No, he fucked up his ankle.
So you see what I'm saying? Like it was just bad.
Yeah.
He hurt his ankle. There was a spot where he tried to boost Kip Sabian
Yeah.
into Janela, and I don't know what they thought was gonna happen, and you just see Kip Sabian go head first into the like behind the guardrail, so you
Yeah.
don't see him hit his head.
Yeah.
So he probably put his hands up, but it looked terrible.
Yeah. That
And
was
then it
not
was
good.
Janela tried to jump over the guardrail, he slipped, and it wasn't pretty.
It wasn't a good match. It wasn't a good like
It wasn't
opening.
his fault though.
Yeah. It
To,
wasn't
to
a good
Miro,
match.
to Miro's credit, it wasn't really his fault that stuff happened, but it
Yeah.
was like, damn.
Yeah. He's
Still,
calling his
he's the best.
camel clutch the game over.
Yeah, he killed R.I.P. Sonny.
Yeah. Honestly, when Sonny was in the ring with Miro, Sonny did a good job selling. The rest of the match was kind of sloppy as fuck. I wish they
That's
did.
what I'm saying.
I don't like why these like this is my thing. It's like Miro's gonna do this and this like that, but he goes right back into a tag team.
Yeah, I don't know why, but hey, listen, he has his reasons. He wants to hang out with Kip Sabian.
Yeah.
So
Eddie Kingston comes out. He talks shit about Moxley, and they're fighting for the title later that night. Hangman Page versus Evil Uno. That was actually a solid match. And I usually don't like Hangman Page.
I love Evil. That match was mostly Evil Uno.
Yeah.
Evil Uno is so good. He's underrated. He's like slick. I love how he does moves, and this goes right into the selling the Dark Order thing.
Yeah.
But that's kind of one of the things I like about the Dark Order.
Yeah.
Because they had matches on Dark as well.
Yeah.
And I think it was like 5 and 10.
Yeah.
Is it 5 and 10 or 9 and 10? I forget. The really big one is 10. I know.
Yeah.
That. But they do the thing where they'll get you, and then they'll do the Dark Order symbol. And I'm like, hey man, don't forget who you are.
Tony Schiavone interviews.
And on Dynamite, Kenny was being a smug asshole again.
Yeah. He was on the commentating table with Hangman's match. I usually don't like Hangman's matches, but this is one I actually enjoyed, so I enjoyed it. Tony Schiavone interviews Matt Jackson of the Young Bucks. So pretty much when one elite goes heel, they all have to go heel at the same time.
I guess so.
Their hair gets darker and they just go heel.
And they get a nice tan.
Yeah.
Matt Jackson is tan as hell. That's all I got to say.
So, all right. XL won the Dark Order, Mr. Brody Lee versus Orange Cassidy for the TNT Championship. So, this is my gripe.
Okay.
Brody Lee should be fucking destroying people.
And my problem with this match was just that I don't understand how I get that in real life the guy Orange Cassidy can pick up Brody Lee and do this and this and that, right? I understand that. But it's just like in story and universe, none of his offense doing any damage felt right. You know?
Yeah.
It just didn't feel right.
Yeah.
So like that kind of took me out of the match. And there was good stuff. I liked the beginning of the match.
Yeah.
When like the first maybe 10 before they went to picture in picture, there was a lot of the offense that was using the Dark Order to beat up Cassidy.
Yeah.
And it made sense. And Orange Cassidy was getting his ass beat. And it was just like, then here's my problem. He demolished Cody, and I get that they sold the story that he was beat down from all the matches, right?
Yeah.
But it's not like Orange Cassidy hasn't been wrestling either. Like the last week, he fought the guy that I'm forgetting the guy's name, Angelico.
Yeah.
And then before that, he fought Chris Jericho in a Mimosa match.
Yeah.
Like, again, it just made Cody look weaker than Orange Cassidy.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that's really what that felt like. Like, I don't know.
I feel like, again, I understand in the beginning of the match of you getting your little kicks in, you're faster than Brody Lee is. So, yeah, you can hit him here, hit him there, hit him there, hit him there. But there should be a point in the match that Brody Lee just says, like, fuck it, and just destroys the person.
Yes.
I feel that they need that. And then also, he got the win, and then Cody Rhodes returns, and it's too soon.
I agree.
It's just like, yo, what the hell? What's the point of telling the story if you're coming back so soon? Like, even the Dustin Rhodes, I couldn't even get behind that because it wasn't a beat. It wasn't a destroy. Like, it was a match. And I understand you want to build matches and you want to go 50-50 on each match, but you have a chance to establish Brody Lee as this dominant fucking figure. Have him destroy motherfuckers. Simple as that. It's simple. This is like old school wrestling booking at its finest. You would never see Andre the Giant sell to Orange Cassidy?
You're right.
Never in the
You're right.
lifetime.
You're right. Especially now, here's the thing. Even because again, the thing that I still have to at least give up some, not credit, but what I believe should be happening. I have to also remember what they're selling me.
Yeah.
So even in their universe, they're selling you Brody Lee as a monster, because when all you hear JR say is, "Oh my God, look at that big man.
Yeah.
That's a giant man. He's a monster." The entire match, every time he's on screen. And yet he's going 50-50 with Orange Cassidy.
Yeah. That just pisses me off.
But again, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're saying Orange Cassidy is up there with Cody Rhodes? Like, what do you guys... Again, what is what they're selling me that I'm not buying with Brody Lee in general and the way he handles his opponents. So, yeah.
And then you have Cody Rhodes back with the black hair.
And what does that mean? Is he evil now? Is he natural? Is he the natural because he has no hair coloring? Is that what?
I don't fucking care.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then he does you know what he does? He does that springboard RKO. I hate that move.
I know. I
hate it.
I think he did it because you don't like it. He heard. Yeah. I heard Mark hates it.
And that's why he did it. I'm like, fuck you.
Yep.
I feel like every time he does that, I'm just like, fuck you. I hate you.
Yeah.
I feel Private Party needs promo work.
I didn't feel it was too bad, but I know what you mean.
They have no I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe it. They just don't have emotion into what the pitch. They don't have good pitch.
I guess so, but I mean, it's not like they were flubbing and messing up their lines.
No, it's just that
Matt Hardy, he had a little.
Yeah.
Somebody need to check on Matt Hardy.
Yeah,
because he don't be stumbling and stuttering. He was doing that He was doing it this week.
Fucking Matt Hardy talks better in the broken Matt Hardy voice.
I think he's no, but I'm serious. I think he's hurt. I think he might. Listen, I don't want to try to sit here and play armchair doctor, but the man fell on his head from a very, very high up distance, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. You might want to check on that dude. I'm just saying. I'm serious.
I agree.
Him for years where he doesn't stumble or stutter or anything.
Yeah.
And that promo last week was like, "You all right?"
Yeah.
So check on that dude.
They bring back Sammy Guevara.
Yeah, that's the other thing. They're like, "Oh, he's back."
Yeah.
So
I guess they're tag teaming now. I don't know.
What happened? They won their match, right? Him and Hager.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
AEW Tag World Champions Dax and Cash, accompanied by Tully Blanchard, were interviewed by Tony Schiavone. The best friends come out, so they challenge them for the tag titles. So it looks like we're gonna get that soon.
Hopefully it's a good match. That's all I want to see.
And then AEW Women's Champion Hikaru Shida, Thunder Rosa versus the Cup winners, Ivelisse and Damate, which I completely forgot that there was the Cup winner.
Yeah, you see, it's the way they present it. You would not know until those two were on screen.
Match was okay. It was nothing special.
It was, I don't know, it was a little messy though.
Yeah.
Because there was a part where they tagged in the girl with the red hair. I believe that's Ivelisse. Forgot she was legal.
Yeah.
And she went back out, and then she went back in, and it was just like, ooh, like I don't know, are they okay?
Yeah.
Like they've been getting hit in the head a little too hard or something. I don't know.
Getting hit in the head.
So I don't know.
AEW champion Jon Moxley versus the Mad King Eddie Kingston. It was just straight out brawl. It was enjoyable though, but it was a brawl. It ended going into.
I like that. Cause I just say there's a character thing for Eddie Kingston that I like is that you can't chop him.
He got no chest.
No, because he gets mad every time you hit him.
Mm-hmm.
He had another match on Dark. I think it was this week. No, I believe it was last week.
Yeah.
And he had a really good match, but that's just the thing with him is if you chop him, he just looks at you pissed off.
Yeah.
Oh, I love how Moxie was doing that. And he was just getting mad. They had to hit him harder, and I'm like, Jesus, oh man. So that was good. It was.
Yeah. Eddie Kingston got like a Kofi chest. He ain't got no chest. He got a
keep
belly.
Slapping him. It won't grow. Yeah, the belly.
He got a belly. He ain't got no
Punch him in
chest.
the belly.
Punch him in the belly like King Hippo.
You know what? Why not? I bet you he got the little what is it? The Band-Aid on his
Yeah.
belly button.
So this pretty much was a straight out brawl. It was a decent match. I actually enjoyed it. It was a decent match. It goes in. The Lucha Bros come out helping Eddie Kingston. Will Hobbs comes to save Moxley. Then you also got the Butcher and the Blade coming in, and FTW people coming in, and Darby Allin came in, and like every other AEW ends in a brawl.
Here's your thing. They did it for you, Merc.
It ends in a brawl.
It is in a brawl. Yeah.
Yo, Hobbs is a poor man. It's like a generic version of Big E.
No, you know who Hobbs is?
Who?
He is a generic Ahmed Johnson. Except I give Hobbs credit because I watched Dark. He wrestles on Dark. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
He has an amazing spine buster. I think Arn Anderson taught him how to do one because it's amazing. He used it as a finisher this past week, actually.
Okay, cool.
It's real good. It's real good.
Cool. AEW, I'll give a B-.
Yeah, I give it a straight up B.
Yeah.
It was, but you know what? There's a few. Again, the women's tag match disappointed me. Miro's debut made me sad.
Yeah.
There was a few things. The Orange Cassidy offense. There's a few things I gotta take points from, but like it was better than Raw.
Yes, it was.
It just was. So
Raw was just bad.
Yeah,
Raw was bad. G1 still going on. So much matches to go through. Night 1, night 2, I did complete. They were really good. I would advise you to watch those. One match I watched today was Kota Ibushi versus Ishii. That shit was a vicious ass match. Yeah, so watch those.
Yes, sir.
I guess we go do a little predictions before we go.
Okay.
We got the Clash of Champions tonight. First match will be the kickoff match. Will be for the Raw Women's Championship match. Zelina Vega versus Asuka.
I believe Asuka's gonna win. I mean, I'll be honest. It would be amazing if Zelina Vega won.
Yeah,
that would be something different, totally unexpected. I mean, hey, you got a champ, and you know she could promo her ass off, so that would be something to look forward to, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know what? Okay, predictions, or is it what we want?
Well, it's a little bit of both.
Yeah, I'll take Zelina Vega.
I'll take Zelina too. I love Asuka. I love her. Can we move her to SmackDown, please?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Street Profits versus Andrade and Angel Garza. You think that this is the time that they need a winner now, right?
You're right.
So I'm gonna go Angel Garza and Andrade.
I agree.
Apollo Crews versus Bobby Lashley for the United States Championship.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley is not losing. They better not let that man lose that belt.
Yeah. Especially to Bobby.
That's what I got. Yeah, I'm sorry.
If Ali comes out the rankings and goes for the U.S. title, then that's the person I would like to see win the championship.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Especially with that Koji lock. It's vicious.
Why not?
Watch main event. Ali's been kicking ass.
Nice.
Mustafa Ali. Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles, Sami Zayn, Intercontinental Championship Triple Threat winner take all ladder match. That's exactly how it's said on the fucking thing. So many words. Sami Zayn, I will say, will reclaim his rightful title.
I agree. Although I'm kind of thinking AJ is gonna win.
But if Joseph Park interferes and like abysses him, then I'm all for that.
Oh, yes. I mean, yeah. Okay, I'll put it this way: Sammy's winning, but if AJ has Joseph Park on screen every week, if he's the champ, I'm in 100%.
I think this might be that match might be a show stealer.
Yeah, I agree.
SmackDown Tag Team Champions Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro versus Lucha House Party.
I would love the Lucha House Party won. They're trying.
Me too.
That's the thing, right?
Me too.
It's like SmackDown's trying to give us something different. I would take it. I want to see what they can do.
What if?
But yeah, I
What if?
don't think they're gonna win though.
What if? What if Otis cashes in Money in the Bank for the tag titles?
Okay. I don't want to. I don't want
I'm
to.
just trying to see, like, because that's not a rule. They could actually probably just cash into any title they want.
But I don't want to. I would like it if like he went to Raw or something, something different.
Yeah.
But like just wait a little bit because I want to see more people
Yeah.
the champ. Like I want here's the thing. The hope that I have for WWE is that okay, we get that you want to have like some serious stars be the Universal Champ.
Yeah.
But there's room for people like Otis to be the champ.
Yeah. Shit, I
There's
want to see
room
R-Truth win the championship.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, when is it gonna happen? It doesn't have to be Roman. It could be Drew, or it could be Randy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, how great would that be if Randy wins and Otis cashes in on him?
That'd be hilarious.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I want something like unexpected,
And Randy
I
will
want
quit.
to stick with Otis. I
Randy
don't
will
want
be
to
like, fuck this job.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
dangerous.
yeah. You right.
Hopefully Lucha House Party takes it.
I agree.
Let's see what happens and see who's the tag team of who's gonna be the team up.
You're right.
Maybe Grand Metalik will fuck them over. I get tired of this shit.
I think Lindsay might be going solo.
Yeah, I'm all for that. I like Lindsay.
Yeah, me too.
WWE Women's Tag Team Championship: Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus the Wyatt Squad.
I hope the Riot Squad win, but I don't know how WWE does with titles, man. They just got that belt. They probably gonna have it for like 3 more months. Make people hate them and then finally lose it.
I actually think they're doing good with Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. As much as I don't want to admit it, I'm actually enjoying their tag team. So
Yeah,
I'll keep them with the belts. But I wouldn't mind Riot Squad taking it.
it's the Riot Squad. Damn it!
I actually would have
We
liked if
haven't
they
won
would have went to
anything.
the name Live to Riot.
Oh, that's awesome.
They should have went to that name, but they didn't.
I like them sharing the Beetlejuice outfit this week.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So
Clash. What else? SmackDown Women's Championship: Bayley versus Nikki Cross.
like I said before, I can see this going many ways. I would love it if Nikki Cross won, but damn it, if I don't have everybody losing their belts, so that's not gonna happen. I think Bailey's gonna win.
I think Bayley retains.
I would love it again. Like I said, I would love it for Nikki to win and Alexa Bliss to be right there, ready to take it from her, like being the next opponent or what have you.
Yeah.
But I think they're not there yet with that yet. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I could see. You see the thing with this. I could see. Like I think we talked about this last week. I could see Bayley losing the belt, but getting it right before before WrestleMania.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. So
Makes
we'll
sense.
see. WWE Championship match: Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton in an ambulance match.
I think Randy might win this match. I have a strong feeling that Randy might win this match.
You didn't get cashed in on.
And then I would know. That's what I want to happen. but I seriously, I have a strong feeling that Randy's gonna win.
What if Otis hijacks the ambulance that they're in and then pins him?
That would, dude. Don't play with me, man. That'd be awesome. Come on, come on. That's awesome.
Come on, Tucky. I don't know. I have a feeling that Drew McIntyre's title reign might be over.
I kind of feel it.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know what? I know as much as I have my dreams of Randy versus Otis, I think Edge is going to come back and beat him for the belt.
Yeah, me too.
I think so.
And it's coming. Last match, Universal Championship match: Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso.
Roman's gonna win.
Roman's winning, but I'm gonna go with Jay just to fucking just give him some love and go for Jay Uso.
Yeah, he's my honorary win.
Yeah.
If he won, I'd be extremely happy. But
I'll mark out if he won.
yeah, that'd be a hell of a moment.
Like in the beginning of this rivalry, all I saw was it was gonna be a beatdown. After the promo Friday, I want him to win.
I'll put it this way: is that, and I hate to say this about like just bully on WWE, but they have a problem with making you not expect things. Things seem too regimented.
Yeah.
Where like, okay, this guy winning doesn't make sense, so it can't possibly happen. And it's like, that's not why I watch wrestling.
Yeah.
I want to be lost in the story. I want to give up and be like you said, fuck it. Jay sold me, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, fuck it. I want Jay to win.
I want like you want that moment. You want those moments. The WWE is full of moments, and you actually think about it, like everything is full of moments.
Yeah. How awesome would it be for Roman to be humbled by Jey Uso? That'd be something.
That would be crazy. I will take that. I will take Jey Uso, even if he doesn't hold the title that long. The fact that you gave him that shot and the opportunity to actually put his name in the category of Universal Champion.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Cool. That's cool.
And it also gives a lot of hope to other people that are in tag teams, are in the lower cards, and that if you bust your ass and you work hard, there's a chance for you.
Yeah, exactly. If
because
the people are pulling for you, and like, yeah, man, like that's what it's about, right? That's wrestling.
Yeah, because look at like Big E, how much we are excited for him to go for the world title now, like Kofi Kingston a year ago, going for the world title, and that was not supposed to happen, but you know what? We made it happen.
That's true.
So
that's true.
Keep that same mentality when going for Jey Uso this week.
Yeah, you're right.
Podcasts to listen to. There was a lot of good ones. New Day Pod was interesting. It was a question. It was a mailbag episode, which was a lot of fun and made me laugh. I went back to like listen to their first cast just because they're so hilarious and they have such great stories. Alexa Bliss has a new podcast out called Uncool with Alexa Bliss. She had The Miz and Lance Bass on. The Miz story about him taking a shit.
Who, Lance Bass?
No, Miz. She had Lance Bass and The Miz on.
Okay.
Separate.
So The Miz is the one who told the story about he pooped in somebody's house?
So he was with a girl that had a house for herself, and he had to go to the bathroom. His stomach was all fucked up, so he started taking a shit. And he got nauseous, and he had a lot of puking as well. So he was coming above both ends, and he fucking destroyed the toilet. I was like, damn, dude. Damn.
Wow.
It was a fun podcast. I'm looking forward to future episodes with her. I think she's going to be on the New Day podcast next week.
Mm-hmm.
So she might be on there with the boys. After the Bell had Roman Reigns. Really good conversation. Major Wrestling Figure podcast. I listen to them all the time, so they always talk about new stuff. And Smart Luck Sterling starting a Marvel Legend collection, and he's going broke doing it.
I just saw they released pictures of the new Magneto. That all white.
Yeah.
There was like from one of the later X-Men series. That shit looks amazing.
Yeah.
It looks amazing. So good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
And then what else? Chris Van Vliet had. I know I listened to one of his. He had David Arquette on. That was an interesting.
I gotta listen to that.
He had David Arquette, and I forgot who he had on Thursday. But I was not. He had David Puter. He was Tough Enough a winner.
Okay.
He won the Tough Enough, the one that the Miz was part of.
Okay, gotcha.
And he got fucked up by Hardcore Holly.
Mm-hmm.
He got fucked up by Hardcore Holly.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He thought he was tough. That's all I got for you.
Okay. Good stuff.
All right, so we're gonna wrap this up. This is the Wrestling Babble podcast. You can follow us on all social medias: Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, SoundCloud, Twitch TV, and YouTube. Or Mark the Mic. Follow all our wrestling page on Facebook, the Wrestling Babble page and the Red Cycle Inc. page. Follow those as well. Follow Red Cycle Inc. on everything. I don't know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're anywhere and everywhere. Red Cycle Inc. Make sure you check us out. YouTube.
Yep.
SoundCloud, where you can hear the It Gets Better I Swear podcast as well. We're on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and we got a WordPress. And what's the Facebook group? Also, Red Cycle Inc.
Yep.
So, you have right?
Oh,
you gave one thing already.
Yeah. Please check out all our other podcasts. We have Shell Shock, Another Trekkie, and the Gamer Rage podcast coming soon. New episodes were recorded yesterday, so we'll be coming out soon. You can actually listen to the rough cuts on YouTube right now, so definitely check those out. Shout outs to Tenacious T for joining me on those casts. He's been a little pain in the ass, but we got it. Good. Other than that, shout outs to Game On. That was that video game store we were talking about. We may be having the interview with Tristan, the owner of the GameStops, the game shop soon. So definitely be prepared for that for the Gamer Rage podcast. And that is it. I'll wrap it up. Always remember, follow the Jinkies with sandwiches.
6 feet.
And we don't like Zordon, so fuck Zordon too. Even as wrestling, fuck Zordon.